The Supreme Court has set the date for the initial hearing of the First Second Amendment case to come to the Supreme Court in quite some time, and that date is November 3rd. Now, the case we're talking about, we've done several videos on, and I'm sure you've heard of, but this is New York Rifle and Pistol Club versus Corlett. Now, Corlett, at the time, was the superintendent of the New York State Police, which is why he is on that suit, along with the McNally, who is the Justice of the New York Supreme Court, is also on that suit. Now, we do have a new superintendent of the New York State Police, and now his name is on that suit as well. But the New York Rifle and Pistol Club is suing all those people because ultimately New York has a law, specifically in New York City, that if you can't carry firearms. The only way that you can carry a firearm is if you can prove to New York State that you are in danger and need to carry a firearm to protect your life. If you can't prove it, they're not going to issue a license to carry. Now, they will give you a license to hunt or to target shoot, but then you can't bring your gun anywhere with you. You can only go hunting with it, and you can only go target shooting with it. If you're on your way to a target shoot and you happen to pull over and get gas and get out of your car, you're a felon according to New York State at that point. It's ridiculous. As somebody that loves New York City and spends a lot of time there, I can't stand the fact that this law is in place. I couldn't imagine if I lived there to be under such threat, surrounded by 11 to 14 million people, many of which are criminals with guns, and for some reason I can't have a gun. Well, the Supreme Court sees it the same way. So as of November 3rd, this hearing will be set for that date. Now, what we've also seen is the Supreme Court under a lot of scrutiny over the last couple weeks. And Amy Coney Barrett, Justice Amy Coney Barrett, this last Sunday, speaking to the University of Louisiana, or University of Louisville in Kentucky, essentially she said she's concerned about the public opinion of the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court justice need to be hyper vigilant to not let personal bias in. She also kind of speculated that the media is not really reporting the process that the justices go through. They're just kind of throwing out random entries into their Twitter feeds or into their reports, and that the media should be evaluated on its own terms. The court runs on its own terms, and it should be evaluated on the terms that the court runs on. And that's very legitimate. Now, also what Amy Coney Barrett has said is that this justice philosophical system that is the Supreme Court is not a political system, and she made that very clear as well. So this case is coming November 3rd. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have a lot of faith in the Supreme Court right now. I have more faith in it than any other time in my life, I can say that. So I'm glad to hear this. I will be trying to get a seat in that hearing on November 3rd. They haven't announced whether they're going to actually do it in person or whether they're going to be doing it through teleconference. We'll see. But I am right now trying to get access into that hearing as a media representative. And we'll definitely keep tuned to what's happening. Whether we can get in or not, we'll definitely keep track of exactly what's going on with the Second Amendment case, which I believe, after it is over, will open up the door for constitutional carry from coast to coast. So we'll just see how that goes. Love to hear your thoughts on all this. Put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.